Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's adventure begins very, very early. I left home around 5:30 a.m., even before the sunrise, and made my way down to meet Stefan, and then we were on our way. On our way to where, you may ask. So today we booked a boat tour slash hike with island hikers to down the islands. We were visiting two islands, Gasparee Island, and Monos Island. I believe we paid around 160 TT dollars per person, and let me tell you, this tour was well worth it. We enjoyed every moment that we spent on this tour. So let's go. So our boarding point was at the jetty just opposite the UTT Chagramas campus. I mean, you can't miss it. There was a big sign saying down the island's jetty. So this was us just waiting on the boat, checking out the scene, seeing some fishermen, and just taking it all in. So I believe we waited about 5 to 10 minutes for the boat to reach, and as you can see, it's not a big boat, so we all boarded and we were on our way. Also please note that the entire boat is not covered, so if it rains you will get wet, and the water does tend to splash if the water is a bit choppy. So I'd love to be the one to tell you all the names of all these little islands off the coast of Port of Spain, but I honestly don't know, and they didn't include it in the tour. So we can just guess. Another thing. Now I've seen these videos with people going down the islands and seeing dolphins. Unfortunately, we did not see any dolphins, but just taking this view, it was still spectacular. So some fun facts about Gasparee Island. Gasparee Island, or Gaspar Grande, is an island within Trinidad and Tobago, and it's just located 12 kilometers west of Port of Spain. It is one of the Bocas Islands, and it lies in the Bocas del Dragon, or mouth, the Dragon's Mouth, between Trinidad and Venezuela. Gasparee Island is also a very, very small island with a total area of only 1.29 kilometers square and stands at 397 feet at its highest point. It is 1.5 miles long and a half-mile wide, so it's not that big at all. It also houses the Gasparee Caves, Point Baleine, and was one of Trinidad's defensive points during World War II. Bet you didn't know that. So our first stop on the tour of Gasparee Island was to somewhere called the Guns. Now, I didn't know that it was going to have this much uphill, right? I didn't know that this was going to be this hard. I didn't expect it. I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad. The uphill and the sun was a bit much. But, the sights were very, very nice. And I'll do it again. So when they said guns, I don't know what I was expecting, but when I came up here, it was actually guns, right? So I believe that these were here during World War II when this island was used as one of Trinidad's defense points. So there were 2 sets of guns. That was the first one, and then we made our way to the second one. So after this quick stop and seeing the 2 guns, we made our way back down to go to the caves. So while we waited on the tour guide for the caves themselves, we used this opportunity to refuel, have some snacks, have some water, and just look in the view. And then we're on our way into the caves. Now, Gasparee Island is predominantly made of limestone, and these caves were formed when the water deposits of carbon dioxide dissolved the limestone into crystals of calcium carbonate. and over time there's accumulation of these crystals creating stalagmites. As you would see, those are the ones that go from the roof downwards, and stalagmites, which are the ones that go from the ground upwards. Now as we go along more into the caves, we will see these stalactites and stalagmites, and then we will see some places where the stalactites and stalagmites meet, and these are called pillars. Now within the cave there's a natural blue pond. Now this is absolutely beautiful, but it does take a little while to walk down the steps, and when you see it, it is unreal. The blue pond is formed by an underground water source, and it can go anywhere between 10 to 20 feet deep. Now you would think that this would be fresh water, but the water in this cave is actually salt water. After spending some time at the caves and Stefan getting his fill bathing in that blue pond, we were back on the boat and heading to an island called Monos Island. So fun fact about Monos Island. Did you know that Monos Island was named after the red howler monkeys who once inhabited the area.